Welcome to Mowerize.com channel. We wanted to talk about Greenworks 18-inch 12-amp corded electric lawn mower 25012 in this video. We're going to show you a great product. One among the primary feature of almost all of the electrical yard mowing home equipment would be your simplicity of maneuverability. On account of how most of those appliances have been the push in temperament, this simple fact tends to make them very simple to operate together with. Indeed, one of these appliances together with all the simplicity of maneuverability will be that the Greenworks Mower 25012, whose design and fit lets it length the yard such as a Titan. On account of the noteworthy variances, the majority folks wouldn't have to get a perfect visible picture of precisely what this happens. Power electric motor. It is Greenworks Mower 25012 solid electric engine readily cuts even the roughest bud. 7 placement and height alteration. To aid the project, you also can correct the elevation of this Greenworks 25012 1 to 2 amp using 7 rankings. The variety of cutting-edge height provided via this yard mower crosses inch into 3 inch. This assortment of elevation modification offers perfect watering for virtually any bud. 4 years warranty. In case these capabilities seem overwhelming, then this Greenworks 25012 1 to 2 amp skilled yard mower includes a 4 years guarantee on just about every facet and labor, contrary to other similar products. Eco-friendly, no more extended gas or propane footprint. No more emissions. No more dependable hauling towards the closest petrol channels. Even the eco-friendly layout of the merchandise makes it do the job without having repainting the surrounding atmosphere. Therefore, you may use a zero carbon footprint without even fretting about any emissions or threats into your ecosystem. It has functioned better to this prefer of its customers together with the majority adoring the fashion in that the electrical garden mower doesn't bring about any bodily injury to your system of its users. Besides, the simplicity of crossing all sorts of the terrain is properly enriched for such brakes. The dimensions to front brakes and back wheels additionally makes the lawnmower to go all kinds of yard minus driving a car of all of those brakes resulting in some destruction. While the yard mower doesn't have the famed socialization characteristic, the mulching and back discharges get using this yard mower to become reasonably on position. With the same capability, you own a company to be sure the yard continues to be as remain clean because you may desire it to function as. Including the varied attributes it provides its customers, the cornerstone of their capacity to float over the 1 3/4 inches into a more 3 3/4 inches around the yard. It's a fantastic suit to become well known among the absolute most perfect garden mowers to be applied on any lawn. The 7 place alterations around the peaks created a really fantastic match for usage by anybody whatever the height. With all the electrical yard mower framework, you have to provide the mower a number of those sizes that are comfortable to the usage. The look of this lasting metal is certainly not that an indicator of durability around the digital yard mower framework. Nevertheless, how the metal question will be 18-inch eliminates the whole debate and leaves that the electric yard mower involves a number of their most useful frames anybody would wish to possess in his yard mower. This does not just create the electrical yard mower match the invoice on durability, although also the metal blades created among those quickest nevertheless efficient electrical yard generators all over the industry. The deck is capable of resisting all of the items of bud and also dirt and rock pebbles which might be captured about it. Discussing of this strong 12 amp electrical engine that's a common part with the electric yard socket one to own out it there, this can be so highly effective. Even the Greenworks 25012 gets all of the energy to experience any bud and trimming minus dropping down on the manner. The only actuality the Greenworks goods possess a zero carbon footprint can be a visible sign. This is an environmentally friendly favorable equipment. Their metallics construct and also the rugged nature of the majority of its parts causes it to be a precious companion to your better portion of this user's period. It is an efficient yard mower together with all the capacity to operate the yard as could be essential. The shortage of petroleum usage leaves the capsule for a fresh alternative that will not dirt your hands since it's a circumstance with different generators. The cable provides a sufficient consumer problem that the duration of its own utilizes you need to check out it to avert intertwining and becoming taken. The maker is quite obscure in the majority of the consumer instructions, particularly with respect for the electrical power cable for use. Borrowing in one of those customers' thoughts wouldn't have left my job in peril if this would grant a clear overview of exactly what this time first-class electrical lawnmower would be. If you think about the selling price and that it can generally be in the majority of the instances caked about the large part of the internet and brick outlets, I will respect that this to be marketed for a tune. Having appeared in the practical advantages and flaws of the electrical lawnmower would suggest this electric lawnmower will probably be worth all the reference it's gotten out of various quarters. It isn't surprising that the better part of the consumers of all this yard mower possess positive note to it, an indication this is an appliance worth using. Anybody seriously interested about using a proper electric garden mower?